Over the last few years, Oreo has shown themselves willing to put basically any flavor between the two halves of their cookie. Cream that tasted like Swedish fish, marshmallow peeps, cherry cola. About the only thing they haven't done that's been popular in the snack world is some kind of hot pepper cream, which, if that ever happens, I will be trying on this show. But today, there's a brand new Oreo limited edition flavor that is right up my alley for kind of another reason. That's right, I'm a big Simpsons fan, and the latest Oreo is basically the Simpsons donut. There's the Simpsons donut on the shirt that I'm wearing for this. Is a special like Simpsons themed night. The Springfield Thunderbirds, which is a minor league hockey team in Springfield, Massachusetts, we're doing a thing where they were the Isotopes instead of the Springfield Isotopes, which is the baseball team on the show. So of course I had to order one of these shirts, and yeah, it's pretty fun, I think. Anyway. Strawberry frosted donut officially. Obviously, there's no Simpsons tie-in on the actual packaging. I'm not terribly surprised by that, but it is kind of a good time to be bringing this out because I think The Simpsons recently aired their 700th episode, which, I mean, that's pretty crazy. And to be fair, you know, I would consider myself a Simpsons fan, but I have probably seen, you know, fewer than half of those at this point because it's just been on the air for so long. But anyway, neither here nor there. Simpsons donut. I mean, this is the famous, you know, the pink with sprinkles, although these are apparently glitter. One thing that's interesting about the packaging here is if you look at the Oreo as pictured, they seem to have two layers of cream in there. So you've got this pink colored cream with glitter, so that's the strawberry frosting, I guess, with the sprinkles. But then you've also got this second layer of cream that I guess is kind of the donut cream. So this is really them going for it, I would say, because you'd sort of expect them to be, I mean, not to dump too hard on Oreo here, but some of their flavors have been mediocre, I think. And you'd sort of expect them to be a little lazy, possibly, and just go with the strawberry frosting cream and just call it a day because the golden Oreo cookie will kind of take the place of the donut. But it seems like they've actually tried to put in donut flavor cream as well, which is interesting. Interesting choice. All right, 2 cookies, 150 calories. Sure. Okay, so this is very distinctly 2 layers of cream. Let me kind of open this up. It opens up very easily. One thing that I find kind of weird about these Oreos, a lot of the flavored ones have been especially like this, is just they open very easily. The cream is just kind of, you know, very easy to sort of pull off and eat by itself, which is helpful for a show like this, but a little strange, I think. So you go. You kind of got these 2 layers of cream. So you got your kind of, you know, tan colored donut one. And then right on top of it, you've got this pink strawberry one with those little kind of crystals or whatever. So I'm going to try to just eat the cookie, reassemble that, eat the cookie by itself, and then I'll pull one apart and kind of taste the cream by itself, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. Okay, so here we go. Well, I don't know that I find this terribly surprising, but I'm not sure how much this kind of donut cream is adding because the cookie already kind of tastes like that. I mean, it's a, you know, sweet baked good with kind of a relatively neutral kind of, you know, light, maybe sort of vanilla-y flavor. But I think the donut cream mostly tastes like that too. So the problem there is that you've got all this extra cream and then you can't taste half of it. As far as the total flavor experience, it probably doesn't make that much difference because you do still have this kind of donut taste from the cookie, but again, it's sort of odd that they bothered to have these two distinct cream layers. So let's try to just open one up. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna peel this right off, which again is kind of disarmingly easy. So here is just the cream from the middle of the cookie. This is the strawberry, and this is the, I guess, donut side. So let's see how just the cream tastes by itself. Okay, I guess. I mean, it kind of tastes like a pink frosted donut. To the extent that you're saying strawberry frosted donut, I feel like you could have gotten a little more strawberry flavor in there. But on the other hand, if you think back to your experiences with a strawberry frosted donut, it's not usually a rich, you know, fresh tasting strawberry, right? So from that standpoint, yeah, honestly, the cookie tastes as much like a donut base as that donut cream really does, I would say. I mean, it is more like a cookie, obviously. It has sort of a vanilla wafer kind of taste. Yeah. I'm gonna try the cream again. Don't suppose I could peel this apart easily. No, not quite. Worth a shot. There's a bit of strawberry flavor in there. The glitter isn't doing much because it doesn't look like a whole lot. And honestly, it only looks like anything when you peel the cookie apart, really. I mean, if you're looking at it from the side, I guess you can kind of see like one blue fleck in there, but it doesn't look like much. And I would have thought that it might have been like sugar crystals, but it kind of seems like it's not. At the very least, they're not sugar crystals that add any texture. And Oreo has added kind of crunchy sugar crystals to some of their previous limited edition flavors. So I'm a little surprised they didn't do that. I'm actually gonna try one more of these kind of as a whole cookie experience. Yeah, I mean, so from a straight up cookie standpoint, these are perfectly edible. Which I know was a ringing endorsement. You know, they taste fine. They taste, I guess, enough like the thing that they're supposed to taste like. There's kind of a mild strawberry flavor that makes me think of sort of the mild strawberry flavor of pink donut frosting. I would have liked maybe some sugar crystal crunch in the middle to sort of emulate sprinkles, but that would be kind of the major complaint. I mean, the other complaint, I guess, is that I find the donut cream to be kind of unnecessary, and it doesn't taste like that much. So you either needed to, I think, ramp that up a little bit flavor-wise, or just don't have it. You know, the cookie substitutes in kind of as the donut, and then maybe you could have even ramped up the strawberry flavor a little bit. Now, I guess at that point, maybe it's just a strawberry Oreo, and maybe those already exist in some form. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like maybe I've seen those in the past. But either way, you know, as with a lot of these flavors, the value over replacement Oreo, you know, is limited. Right? Like, how much better are these than regular Oreos, or how much better are these than regular golden Oreos? The difference between the two is mild, especially in this case, because the flavor is pretty mild, you know, and in a lot of cases, you may as well just go with the classics. You know, these are totally fine, but, you know, when they go away, I don't think anyone will miss them because they don't do that much more than just a regular golden Oreo. But, you know, the packaging's kind of cool. So there's that. That's something, I guess. You know, it's fun to see that big donut on there. From the chain that put the fat in fat Southern Sheriffs. Simpsons quote. Yeah, so that's it for this episode of Flax on Snacks. Strawberry frosted donut Oreos are a totally fine, but also totally unnecessary product. Like most of these limited edition Oreo flavors. Edible, but pointless. Yeah, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for more, because I've got a backlog of stuff I'm going to be working my way through. And I'll be posting those coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned to this channel. I'll see you next time.